Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Gabriel Itiove. I'm really excited to be back here after some time of being away. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always returning to keep pace with what I create here. If you are a new person to this channel, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate you. Please ensure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I create something new. Right, I'm very excited today because we have crossed the 100 subscriber mark. Yeah, we are over 100 plus on this channel, from 0 up until 100 plus. It's no small feat. Yeah, all thanks to you and what you do for this channel, for growing it from nothing to what it is today. I really appreciate it. I value you, I love you, and I'm really grateful for what you do for this channel specifically. Last video which I made, I was talking about some practical ways you can engage in order to develop your skill of self-awareness. We talked about things such as getting feedback, journaling, and all of what we talked about. If you were able to intentionally engage any of those things and you have a result for it, please ensure to leave that feedback in the comment section so that we know that we're making progress and we're learning from this content I put out here. I really thank you for returning today. Today we're going to talk about something also very important and necessary for your self-development journey, your self-awareness journey, and it is emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence, if I may ask? Emotional intelligence is just simply the capacity to understand your emotions, to use it and to manage it in a very positive way, to ensure effective communication, to resolve conflicts, to build quality relationship with people. And because you are a human being and almost every day of your life you are interacting with other human beings who also have emotions, you know, your emotions are very important to you and to how you take decisions, how you live out your life in the workplace, at home, in school, and just anywhere outside there. Your emotions are very important to you, and they represent a very important aspect of your personal development. If you are on the journey to your personal development, on journey to self-awareness, you know, you will need to develop your emotions very intelligently to be able to receive, process, and generally access your emotions, what people say to you, and all of that. A lot has been talked about intellectual capacity, social quotient, and all of those things, but very little, or should I say, very few persons talk about emotional intelligence, which is also very important for the personal development of a person. You know, if it is sadness, shame, disgust, happiness, enjoyment, anger, all of those things, you know, there is a way that you can intelligently handle them such that somebody does not feel hot, such that you don't feel hot so much by receiving an information and processing it. Just any of those things, you know, there's a way you can develop yourself that receiving and processing emotions is not something so hard for you to do, and you don't exude negative energy in receiving and processing emotions, right? So it is very important for your personal development journey. I want to tell you a very little story about myself. I happened to be in the university with my friend who I knew from home, who was very close to me. I was in my first year and he was in his second year, and we happened to live in the same room at that time. And many times when I messed up, when I did something that was not so good, you know, he would come back and he would just simply say, we really need to grow from here. We really need to grow from here. And many times, all I needed to become angry was just him saying that particular thing, in a way to defend myself, in a way to just try to justify my actions and all of those things. But then it came to a point where I really knew that this thing I was doing wasn't very cool. So I needed to grow away from there, just as he said. You know, now it is very funny how many times I reacted to some of his pleas and all of those things. But then now it is funny. It wasn't funny then because I have learned and I have grown from there. I had to sit back with myself and tell myself how to respond to some of these things as it says, and especially because it was very close to me. We're living, and almost all of our day-to-day living, we're together, doing all stuff together and all of that, and I really needed to grow from how I normally receive feedback from what I've done from him. So I really need to, I just sat with myself and I told myself that I'm going to learn how to respond better to this young man. And over the years, I was going to learn, and it just kept becoming better and better by the day. So a few years after we graduated from university, he would call me and tell me that you have really changed from who you were. And I was very glad with myself because I intentionally learned how to respond to such things. I learned how to respond to such things as having to do with me maybe doing something wrong and somebody approaching me and trying to seek why I did a particular thing like that. So I really learned from there, and that is how little by little you hold piece there, a piece there, a piece here, and you can be able to grow and learn how to respond to your emotion, being it hurt, being it shame, happiness, enjoyment, anger, disgust, just everything. There is a way you can intelligently handle it such that you won't exude bad energy. Somebody won't perceive you to be a very wrong person, a very unruly person, right? And you'll be happy for yourself, and you see yourself growing, even how to respond to people, how to respond to even your own emotions. Yes, so in the next episode, I'm going to talk about how to practically do some of these things, how to practically respond to emotions, whether anger and all of those things. And you will learn exactly how to engage. It's a process and it's a journey. And if you are committed to actually going through it, you will learn incisively from there, and you will learn how to handle yourself, and it's a step further in your personal development journey. It's a step further in your self-awareness, and you will be happy you did. Thank you very much for listening up to this point. I really appreciate you for coming this far. If you are listening to me for the very first time, make sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I create a new video. For my returning subscriber, thank you for always coming. Thank you for always engaging my content. Please ensure to click the like button, comment on this video, share your feedback, and share this video to the next person out there so that they can also get to learn. And most importantly, share this video, rather share this channel so that others can also get to subscribe and learn from what you are learning from. Thank you very much for always coming to listen to what I have to say. Thank you very much, and God bless you.